My Capricorn, welcome to your February powerful messages. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Capricorn. My intentions for this reading, Capricorn, is to channel and provide messages from Spirit for you for the month of February, to ask what will be happening this month, unfolding for you, and just anything you need to hear right now in this moment. And this can impact any aspect of your life. Love and romance, career and finances, spiritual evolution. But whatever Spirit would like to talk about shall be said. And if you have any beings of the light that you would like to welcome into this space, specific angels, ancestors, spirit guides, maybe even passed down loved ones, you are welcome to ask them to join us here now. So let's go ahead and get into the reading. I'm going to introduce my new sound bowl to this series, and I'm hoping that it'll help clear and set the energy and maybe get any information clairvoyantly, clairaudently that I could pick up on before we jump right on in. So let's go ahead and get this started for my Capricorns. Wow, I saw a butterfly come out of its cocoon, like bursting in, and when I was hearing was that the world made you go within, but you came out stronger, happier than ever. I wonder if something towards the end of the year, something that kind of fell circumstance to you that was out of your control happened, and it made you go through a deep spiritual awakening. Maybe it made you go in hermit mode for some time. But whatever it is that you've learned while going within, Capricorn, is something you're going to carry with you. And I feel with that image of the butterfly kind of bursting out of the cocoon was you're free from whatever that was that made you retreat, that made you feel like you had to disconnect from the world. I feel that without this catalyst of your spiritual awakening, you wouldn't be the person you are in this very moment. And, particularly it was a monarch butterfly. So I almost feel as if, Capricorn, you're starting to feel the upgrades in your life, the positive change happening in your life, the growth that you have gone through, that I feel you still don't really give yourself full credit for. I feel you are a humble person. I feel as if you keep a lot of things to yourself. And people would be surprised to know at how powerful and strong you are if you were to share your entire story. So, that doesn't mean to say you have to tell anyone anything, but I definitely feel as if you need to give yourself the credit you deserve. So, wow, that was powerful. Let's go ahead and start getting into the cards and get deeper into that. Maybe some of you have a butterfly tattoo and that's just a confirmation, or maybe that was just a small message Spirit wanted to get out of the way before we pulled the cards. So let's go ahead and see what Capricorn needs to know about February. The wall, misunderstanding. I wonder if you guys went in cocoon mode against someone or away from someone that hurt you, that felt betrayed you, that felt didn't understand you. And I feel this person wants to, now that they see maybe your glow up, it's evident to everyone because you've done with the work within, you even shine without. There's a glow to you now that people see. But this person wants that wall to come down between the two of you. They may kind of explain it as a misunderstanding. Or, this could be someone watching you from afar that wishes they handled the situation differently. They were not mature at the time of making the decisions they did to hurt you, not to excuse it, but I'm telling you where they feel like they're coming from, just the messenger. And so they feel and reminisce and think about everything they could have done for you. But you know, with this wall too, I feel as if Spirit wants you, even if this person wants to make up for what they did, wants to apologize to you, I do feel Spirit wants you to continue to keep that wall between you, this person, whether it's romantic, friendship, family member, or even a situation in your life that you had to retreat from. Tiger, Sagittarius just got this card. Some of you could be born near the tiger in Chinese astrology. If you have strong Sagittarius in your chart, I suggest checking out the Sagittarius reading. It says doing something risky and taking a chance. Oh yes, I definitely feel this is outside energy. I definitely feel as if this is someone that is going to try to do something desperately almost to get you to listen, to get you back, to get you to pay attention to them. And it may not play in their favor. I almost feel like this could turn out to be a drunk call, or it could be something as far as you guys see each other, you run into each other at the same place, a friend's house, an event, a party, and they've had a bit much to drink and they start, I hate to say it, but a bit making a fool of themselves, which is digging their hole even deeper. I do feel this tiger is not you. Even if you're born near the tiger Chinese astrology, I do feel this is someone's energy towards you. Maybe because you've maintained this wall, maybe because you've maintained this boundary, and what they've been trying to do subtly, passive aggressively, or even assertively hasn't been working because you just don't trust them. And that's a lesson that you took with you when you were going in that cocoon, which I think is completely understandable. Okay, now we have fair woman. And it says dealing or relationships with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. That may mean something to you guys. You could be this fair woman. And then, ooh, July. So something has happened in July that may have been the catalyst to you going in the cocoon. Maybe something is going to play out from this, and maybe July is when it's going to come into full circle. The letter J is sticking out to me, as in Jared, Jennifer, first, middle, last initial may mean something. You know, with this tiger and the misunderstanding and this fair woman, it doesn't even have to be color related. It could just be another woman per se. There may have been a third party situation that someone found out about, and ever since then, you've blocked yourself off to this person, didn't want to get involved with this person. They may still be in that karmic situation with this fair woman and still haven't been able to get over you. All right, let's go ahead and see what the tarot has to say. Tell me more about this situation in Capricorn's life. Whew. 9 of Pentacles, material harvest. I like that. So again, whether this is through spiritual growth, some of you guys may be getting a lot more financial independence in the beginning of the month, maybe looking for your own home, moving to a new home, settling in a new job, doing well in a new job, getting the material harvest you need in for your overall well-being. I feel if you guys did get a pay raise, a bump and a promotion, you guys are treating yourselves. I'm seeing like shopping, new clothes. I'm seeing someone going to the spa, getting massages and facials. I do feel as if you deserve to treat yourself, Capricorn, for what you've been through with this person. And they see you're still looking good. They still see that you're doing well, independently, financially, stability-wise, that they don't have within them. And that's what's really setting them off. And they tell themselves it's because you don't text back. They tell themselves it's because you don't call back, but it's really because you were able to get back up and glow up while they haven't been able to. Then we have emotional withdrawal, 8 of Cups. Okay, so for some of you, if this person does try to come back, tries to say, look, it was a misunderstanding, you still won't talk to me, still comes at you in a tiger-like way, but an aggressive way, I think it's kind of triggering you in some way, Capricorn. It's triggering all those old emotions coming back up again. Spirit may want to tell you so you don't have to go back down that rabbit hole of emotions and memories and reminiscing just because this person is. It may be best to emotionally withdraw a little bit. I do feel you guys have been picking up a lot on meditation or yoga, and maybe doing that every day to kind of further deteriorate the cord between the two of you may be helpful if that is something you want to do. Now, this fair woman could be someone of a mentor that is like a spiritual mentor to you, someone that you look up their tarot readings, you look up their, spiritual ideas, their channels, their books, and you've been learning a lot about emotional control, about emotional cleansing, emotional healing. For some, I'm seeing that. But I do feel like Spirit is advising you so your peace of heart, of mind, of foundation doesn't get disrupted again by someone still not accepting that you've moved on. In the middle of the month, it may be best to withdraw a bit. Tell me more for Capricorn. Whew, you got 2. 6 of Swords with moving on. Nice. And the crown chakra. So the crown chakra is my favorite chakra personally. This is your opening portal to the divine, to messages from the other side, spirit guides, ancestors, awakening, a consciousness leveling up. And with this moving on, the 6 of Swords, this is Aquarius energy. Yeah, I do feel that you really are starting to see that whatever this was, that hurt you so badly in the past, now that it's trying to come back into your life, when you separate yourself and take yourself away from the manipulation from this person's need to try to control the situation, you're seeing how far you really have come. You don't get triggered by this person anymore. You're not crying over this person anymore. This person doesn't have influence over you anymore. And even if they try to kick and scream, even if they do try to drunkenly, cryingly call you, it's not going to affect you anymore. And I feel that's going to be the evidence and the proof of your profound spiritual awakening. And I feel, even with this combination here of moving on towards the crown chakra, you still have more to learn and understand about yourself, your higher self, that is going to be the driving main operating force of how you continue to live your life. And let me tell you something. Very few people ever get to that state. Being human beings born in this lifetime, I'll throw a number out there, 90 to 95% of people will remain in ego. And that's not to say we don't have ego. We all do. Even people as spiritually developed and as yourself. But the ego is not the main operating force. You've outgrown such a part of yourself that although it may still be there may be that ego within you that comes from time to time. You recognize it, you address it, and you choose something differently. That's almost like Christ-like consciousness that you are now fully aware of, that's within you. And what I have to point out here is that you have the number synchronicity 6, 7, 8, 9. You truly are progressing. You truly are elevating. And I think this person's appearance, or this person trying to come back, or this situation trying to come back to see if you will play their games again, to see if you'll give them another chance again, is proof of the growth you've been doing. Bottom of the deck, the Hierophant, wisdom, Taurus energy, Capricorn energy for me as a reader. Similar to Pisces reading, it's just what you've been through the last few weeks, few months is something that has been a permanent change within your soul, a permanent change within your consciousness, and your way of living. There's no way you're going back to that again, to where you were vibrationally with this person when you guys met, when you had something. And with this wisdom, I really do feel you're going to carry this experience. You're going to carry what you've learned from all of this forever. And you do have that opportunity, that potential to be a spiritual healer, a spiritual advisor, someone that has so much wisdom that the world would benefit from just hearing a nutshell of what you've discovered, of what you've reflected on. You are someone of influence, Capricorn. And I do feel for a lot of you that is a part of your life path if you want to go down that path. You are a teacher. You are a healer. That is something that I feel a lot of you have been discovering, and February is going to prove it to you. Let's keep going. Wow, Angel of Love. Beautiful. Number 49 here. There is a lot of self-love and the journey of self-love you had to go through to get here. Now, for some of you, it may be a little bit tempting when you see, particularly Valentine's Day, if you are single. You know, all the posts about love, of people being with their love, of going to dinner, getting dressed up with their romantic partners. Maybe for some of you where that may have bothered you in the past, it doesn't bother you as much anymore, especially with the 9 of Pentacles here. Yes, maybe sometimes you still wish you had that, but you're realizing that's not what completes you, is having someone else that loves you. You give that cup of love to yourself. And that is the most important tool any of us can learn in this lifetime, that you've already are starting to or have completely learned, Capricorn. Now also, you know, if this tiger tries to come back, I feel the angel of love is coming here to remind you all that you learned in the cocoon of what is love to you. Is love not respecting your boundaries and keep on pushing at you to get what they want? I don't think so. I don't think you think so either. And I feel the angel of love is here to say, Capricorn, not to settle just because you may feel lonely, just because you may feel as if there's no one else around. There's something better out there, and you deserve better. Someone could have red hair. Let's keep going. Tell me more. Archangel Michael. Yeah, Archangel Michael is here to protect you. Archangel Michael is here to tell you to emotionally withdraw from any person, situation that tries to take you out of the consciousness vibration that you've worked so hard to get into. He won't allow it. I don't think he would. I mean, it would be almost as if you decided to text the person back to talk it out with them, your phone would die. Or like, you know, something crazy like that. I feel Archangel Michael really does fight hard for you, Capricorn. And maybe as an archangel you work with very closely. And in this card, he's associated with the first chakra, the root chakra. So again, I do feel as if this person just wants to disrupt, consciously or subconsciously, the peace and security you've been building for yourself. And that's why Archangel Michael wants you to stay far away from that. It's not worth it. It's not worth disrupting what you've built so hard to achieve. And even if for some it's not what they would view to be the greatest thing ever, I think having a peace of mind, a peace of heart, and balance in your soul is one of the most greatest things you can achieve. A lot of people take it for granted because it's not materialistic. But I think when you have a peace of mind, and not a lot can make you anxious, stressed out, worried, feared, when you know your truth so well, it can't be shaken. That is true power to me. Let's keep going. Tell me more for Capricorn February. Anger. Okay, let's talk about it. It says, safely express your anger. Use anger as a positive force. Honor all your emotions as sacred. So for some of you, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't show this person that you're reacting to it because I think they get a bit of an ego boost from it. In their mind, whether it's true or not, they'd perceive it to be that you still cared by the fact that you're calling them out. A little delusional, but whatever, right? In your own private space, if you do need to withdraw and kind of tap into this, anything that may still be left unresolved from what you've been able to so far heal, so far accomplish. You know, I think journaling for you, I don't know why, I'm just seeing a journal, a pad and a pen of when you start to feel this anger and you know just talking to them isn't going to resolve it. Just write it all down. Write everything you wish you could say to this person. You wish you could tell this person that you know you can't really tell face to face because it'd be more dramatic. It'd be more than what you want to even involve yourself in. Write it all down, and then in a safe place with a cup of water next to you, a bowl of water if you need to, burn it. It is so powerful to burn things that are left unresolved within us, to just put it to paper, put it to words, and then just watch it burn away. It's powerful, and I think that would help you a lot, Capricorn. But this could also be the tiger that I'm seeing here that has this anger that's building up towards you from not responding to them, by not giving in to them. So just be aware of that. But again, just don't give them that satisfaction of showing that they're getting a reaction out of you. That is what would fuel their fire to keep going at this. Tell me more for Capricorn, Spirit. Wow. Talk about spiritual protection. You have, I'm sorry if I pronounce this wrong, charoite, I think. Spiritual protection. You are being watched over and protected physically, emotionally, and energetically. And you know, for some of you, maybe there's an ancestor, a passed down loved one that was in the military and earned a Purple Heart through their service. And that's who's watching over you now. As they were vigilant in life, they were vigilant in the afterlife over you. But yeah, Capricorn, I do feel Michael's protection. I do feel Spirit's protection. And, you know, even if they never reach out and you just feel their energy, know that they're not reaching out because God, the universe, Spirit, is preventing them from doing so. Knowing that not only would it be a waste of time per se, but it's not beneficial to either of you. I'm seeing the Sacred Heart in my mind's eye, the religious depiction. Maybe that symbol means something to someone. But anyway, and then we have Garnet, the January birthstone. Purification and detoxification. It's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. So I feel this is the final test, Capricorn. The final test to face on if this person does come back, or to face the telepathic psychic connection that you two have bonded from knowing each other, that you still feel their energy. It's time to release that once and for all, to face it once and for all, to choose to respond differently through your newfound awareness, through your newfound consciousness that you have. And I feel when you release that, something amazing is right around the corner. And I don't think you have anything to fear of what you're losing. I think it's actually just shedding the skin of who you used to be and fully coming into your true power of who you are now. That's amazing. All right, Capricorn, let's go ahead and get one more card for you guys. Anything else Capricorn needs to know, Spirit? You have the Guardian Angel card. And it says, trust. All unfolds in perfect timing. You are one with divine will. Focus only on love, and all you truly desire will manifest at the most perfect moment. Be patient. I, your guardian angel, am watching over you. You have powerful divine protection on your side, Capricorn. I think it's because you've reached this level of spiritual awakening of consciousness that the angels, you have like a legion, one particular, a few in particular, that will protect you, that will almost be at your beck and call, whether you need signs, whether you need messages, whether you need something to get you going and to keep you going on this path that you're still on. I do feel your guardian angels are going to do what they can to keep your peace of mind, to keep your peace of well-being. That isn't to say that this isn't still life, and of course there'll be up and downs, but this type of situation that made you go so, that hurt you so badly, that made such a need for you to cocoon deeply, deeply inside yourself, I think that's something you're not going to experience again. And I just want you to know that your guardian angels are there for you, always. Call on them and you'll receive the messages you're looking for if you need guidance. Thank you, Capricorn, so much for joining me for this reading. I really hope it resonated with you. I hope it was everything you needed to hear at this time. If it was, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Capricorn, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Capricorn.